Hi there, I'm Annie Richardson and I'm your Fairy Tech Mother. And today we're going to be talking about WordPress vulnerabilities. This is part of the tech talks that we'll be doing over the next however long. We'll probably do them on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but for now we're just doing them today, okay? So WordPress vulnerabilities. So when you're talking about WordPress, it is known for plugin vulnerabilities. Because WordPress has sort of been pieced together over the years to make this monster program. And so there, instead of redoing the entire program, there's just pieces, plugins that you plug into to WordPress to make it do things. Like there's a backup plugin, and there's there's all kinds. I mean, there's a backup plugin, there's an anti-spam plugin, there is a themes plugin, there's a table of contents plugin. I mean, you if you could dream it, there's a plugin for it. But the problem is that because of that, there's so many plugins and they're so easy to make for a programmer that basically somebody makes a plugin and then they never update it. So there's vulnerabilities, there's problems with it, it clashes with other plugins and so forth. So these that I'm going to talk to you about today are those that have no fixes. There's no updates for these programs, for these plugins. In most cases, they don't even exist to WordPress anymore. So these are some that have been written. They used to be a part of WordPress plugins. Now they're not. So if you happen to have installed any of these plugins, you're going to need to get rid of them immediately. And I don't mean just disable. I mean delete the plugin entirely. And you'll need to look for something that is comparable to them. Now, I suspect that most of you only have one, maybe two of these, if at all. But please review your plugins and see if any of these are in your list of current plugins. And if they are, and you still need something like that, find a replacement and delete this plugin just as soon as reasonably possible. So the plugins here I've listed on a slide, and I'm not going to go through each and every one. I'm just going to point out a couple of them. I know for a fact that the one called PZ Link Card has over 10,000 installations. So, that for one, there's quite a few installations. So there may be a lot of people that have that particular plugin. Another one that is fairly common was the sermon browser, for ministers and things of that nature. And that is a bad plugin. It's just a bad plugin. It causes major vulnerabilities. Keep in mind, these are just for this week. Okay, there'll be other plugin problems that we have over the next coming weeks, and we'll try to get these out to you as soon as we can. I'm going to let you have a place to download these so that you can look at them, or to look at them on your screen at your convenience, so that you can review them in your own time and determine whether or not you actually have those plugins. Now, while I have your attention, because that's just what we do, I don't want to be salesy, but I want to tell you something I'm so freaking excited about. I just don't know what to do with myself. I've got a brand new group coaching initiative, and I'm ecstatic about it, I swear. This program is designed to help you know exactly what tech that you need to have in your tech stack. What I mean is, when I first started blogging, say 3 or 4 years ago, I did like most of you do, so and so coach says you need to download this program, and this one says to use Zoom, and this one says to use WebEx, and MailerLite, and MailChimp, and Lions and Tigers and Bears, right? So what you end up with a year or so later is you're still paying for many of those, and you're either not using them, or you're using them and you don't know why, right? So my group coaching initiative goes through all of those techie things, helps you to determine what's right for you. We're going to be talking about some free programs and when and why not to use those, okay? And when and why it's okay to use them. We're going to be talking about some new stuff that may be out on the market. Doesn't mean you should, right? So we're going to be talking particularly to you and the group that we're in. So my goal is to design something that meets your needs instead of just willy-nilly, throwing stuff out there like I did and have all this tech that I'm like, why am I paying for all this tech, right? And we're going to find something that fits you, not only in price, but something you can operate. It does absolutely no good to get the Adobe suite if you can't operate it, even if it is cheap, right? If somebody came to you and said you can have it for $20 a month, you'd think, oh my God, that is so cheap. But oh my God, can you actually run it? Can you make it work for you, right? Do you have the time to learn it? Do you have the skills to be able to manipulate all the pieces parts? And if the answer to any of those is not really, well, maybe Canva is a better option, right? Or maybe something that PicMonkey is better, even if it's the same price or a little bit lower or a little bit higher. So we're going to be talking about some of those things in this group. And I'm as you can tell, I'm just extremely ecstatic about it because I want to help you. I want you to not have to go through what I went through. And, a couple of years later, you're still paying for all of these things and you're thinking, why? I don't even know why I got that. Do I need it? Right? So we're going to be talking about that coming up. While you're waiting, I want you to join our free Facebook group. And in that Facebook group, we just talk about different things, techie kind of things. And I also have a brand new off Facebook group that I'd love for you to join. This is a trial that I'm trying to do to where we can learn to use communities outside of Facebook. I don't know about you, but Facebook is a total time suck to me, right? I get on there to look at a group, and before I know it, 2 hours have passed because, oh, so and so posted, and this one posted, and what about this group, right? And you go all the way around the world, and you really don't get it accomplished. So I'm trying this off Facebook group to see how it works for you, and I'm going to be looking for your feedback to see how you felt about that group. Okay. Totally free, guys. Whether or not you take my program does not matter. Both of those are totally free, and I encourage you and would love for you to be involved in that. I also would like for you to sign up to be notified when my offer opens. It's going to be opening in probably about a week and a half. And when it opens, there will be a very short time that will be the pre-launch, and it will be considerably cheaper, like $200 cheaper you get with a pre-launch, but it's a very limited time. So if you'll sign up to be notified when that opens, then you'll be notified in enough time to make that decision at the pre-launch pre-launch level. Check out all of our social media. We are on Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest, and some others that I don't pay attention to. So these are the ones I pay the most attention to. And of course, if you want to download this presentation so that you can have those links, plus you can have the vulnerable plugins, then you can do so at www.sherrytechstrategies.com/courses/downloads. Okay. Love you guys. Can't wait to work with you in the future, and hope you have a great day. Bye.